Hey guys, it's Emily. I'm here to give you my review on the live action 2020 Mulan now that I've seen it. Pros, cons, there's going to be a few spoilers for those who have not seen the film, but I'm mostly just going to touch upon a thing here and there. It's not going to be like, I'm going to ruin the whole movie for you. So if you don't mind like one or two details being slipped out, then you should continue to watch. Otherwise, this may not be the film for you. But I'm going to start with the pros about the film. So it already, I think, came in with a little bit of a problem being that it was $30. You had to subscribe to Disney Plus. You had to wait 6 extra months. All of that didn't help it. So I had a very high expectation going into this movie because I also love Mulan. And unfortunately, it didn't really live up to that. But let's start with the pros because there were quite a few and I do want to give them their due. The first was things like cinematography. Costuming, whoever did the costumes was amazing, like very accurate, very cool. The witch's outfit especially was like super dope with these long sleeves that she uses in fights, and it was like super awesome. So that was some pros there. Along with that, I think it was really well cast. Like, I'm going to read the names because I can't remember everyone's name and they're hard to pronounce for me. But like Jet Li, icon, the Mulan main actress, she was amazing. She's an actress, singer, model, amazing, good for her. Xing Ma, Li Gong, Donnie Yen, all of them did an amazing job. So well on you, casting director. You did great. Some other great things was some of the themes they explore: family, honor, valor, what's a woman's place, and kind of questioning that. I thought those were all really cool aspects of the film. And the music was really well done. In the background, they even used one of the songs, since they don't use it in the actual film, like any of the musical numbers. They did use one as like background music, and I was hoping they would do it for the whole score, but unfortunately not. But that was still really cool. I'm glad they did it, at least once. I love that there was a Chinese version of the Reflections song. So one of the best parts of this whole film is the credits. And that's for a couple of reasons. One is they had Christina come back. She did Reflections during the credits of the original animated Mulan. And in this version, she comes back to sing the titular original song. And it's super awesome. And of course, she does great. So, awesomeness. But the main actress who plays Mulan sings Reflections in Chinese after that. And it was awesome. I'm here for it. Like, good job, good choice. Keep it up, the good work. Another aspect of the movie that I liked is the Emperor in this version is more of like a general, a warrior. And, I mean, he's Jet Li, so obviously. But I really liked that aspect. I thought it gave it like a third dimensionality for the character of the Emperor that you don't really see in the animated version. He's like a wise man, and that's great. But no, Jet Li is like a leader, a general from the front. He leads from the front. He doesn't even want to stay back. He wants to go fight. And his men have to stop him like, no, you're the ruler. You got to stay here. But I liked that. Also, the witch's character, which isn't at all in the animated version, I thought it was a really great foil for Mulan. She plays kind of a similar character where they both have this amazing energy called qi, and it can make them into these amazing warriors, but they're women, and that's not supposed to happen in women. So in Mulan's case, she becomes a warrior anyway and disguises herself as a man in her father's place. In the witch's case, she becomes the only woman fighting character, which is a witch, that the men will accept. They still fear her, they don't like her, and they put her down, but she can still fight. She still gets to be a little bit of what she wishes she can fully be, and that's awesome. So I liked her character, and of course, like I said, her costumes, the fight scenes. They had some Crouching Tiger fighting that was super, super cool. I know some people are going to be like, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon's better. Of course it is. That's a whole movie based on that. This is Mulan. They don't have time for all that. But so those were all great things I liked about the movie. Some not so great things. These were kind of the negatives that made me, not like the movie as a whole. I had really high expectations too, so I'm not the best judge here. This is just me based on what I know. And I had very high expectations. But I felt that the movie was very disjointed. It's a subtle disjointing. It's not like you're like, this makes no sense. But it does have, like, things are missing. The writing's a bit hollow. They pay too much attention to some things and not enough attention to others. So I think that kind of made it a dissatisfying movie for me in the end. There's one super cringeworthy scene that's a la like I Am Spartacus, where Mulan's been revealed as a woman, but she comes back to warn them that the emperor is about to get, captured, and they don't believe her because she's a woman, but then one guy's like, I believe Mulan, and another guy's like, I believe Mulan, and it's just, I literally cringed. I could not even like watch or listen. I started laughing and being uncomfortable because of that. So I don't know why the writing was the way it was. Like, you had something great to go with. I don't know. Maybe because they didn't have like Mushu or songs to give it that levity and kind of bind it together. Maybe that was one of the negatives of trying to make it too serious of a movie. One thing that would have been super cool that someone else mentioned first, not me, but I agree with, is if they made the movie actually in the original Chinese and then had subtitles. I thought that'd be dope. Now, Disney would never do that because, you know, they lose out on some profits and kids may not want to sit and read a movie. Although, you know, don't, you know, be mean to kids in the sense of like thinking too little of them. It's possible, but I get it. But I just think it would have been cool. So, yeah, I mean, even the beginning of the movie didn't initially draw me in. I was thinking like a couple minutes into it, like, really? Okay, maybe it'll get better as it goes along. And that's not really what you want to think when you're watching a movie. So on the whole, I gave it like an A through F scale. I gave it like a C. If you go into with low or no expectations, I bet you'll really like it. Like at least a B level, awesome. But there were just a lot of things I really wanted to happen that didn't, even though there was some great scenes. There's also like a couple really nice moments, so I don't want to say no. Like there's one really cute one with the love interest of Mulan and her on a bridge when she's on her way home after the last battle. That was a cute scene. And by the way, that guy who they cast, great choice. I'm totally on board for that. But yeah, so I think it's worth seeing, not worth $30 worth. Just keep your expectations low, wait till it's free in December, or borrow someone's Disney Plus. And I think going into it like that, I think you'll appreciate what is there. And hopefully they'll do better next time. Thanks for tuning in.